Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Out in the middle of nowhere, miles away from pavement, cell service, and the nearest gas station, reliability isn't just a feature, it's survival. In 2026, luxury family SUVs are no longer just about leather seats and massive touchscreens. The real question is, which ones can actually take your family deep off-grid, handle rough terrain, tow your gear, and bring you back home without a single issue? Today, we're counting down 6 of the most reliable family SUVs built for real off-grid camping adventures, ranked from the absolute best to the most ordinary in this elite lineup. If you're into tough, adventure-ready vehicles and smart buying decisions, make sure to hit that like button. Drop a comment telling me which SUV you'd trust miles away from civilization. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss our latest deep dives into the most capable SUVs of 2026. 6. Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro. At number 6, the best of the best on this list is the Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro. If your idea of family camping involves rocky trails, steep climbs, deep forest access roads, and towing a fully loaded camper into the wild, this is the SUV that makes the most sense in 2026. The Sequoia TRD Pro is built on a body-on-frame platform, which already gives it a serious durability advantage when you leave smooth highways behind. Under the hood, it packs Toyota's iForce Max twin-turbo hybrid powertrain, delivering strong torque that's perfect for low-speed crawling, pulling heavy trailers, or climbing uneven terrain without feeling strained. That hybrid system isn't just about efficiency. It delivers instant torque, which is exactly what you want when traction gets unpredictable. What truly separates the TRD Pro from the average 3-row SUV is its purpose-built off-road hardware. You get upgraded Fox suspension tuned for rough terrain, skid plates to protect critical components underneath, all-terrain tires straight from the factory, and a locking rear differential to help you power through loose dirt, mud, or gravel. This isn't just a cosmetic package with black badges and aggressive styling. It's engineered for real-world trail use, and when you're miles away from the nearest paved road, that engineering matters. Inside, it still delivers what a modern family expects. There's seating for up to 3 rows, plenty of cargo space for coolers, tents, and recovery gear, and advanced driver assistance systems that make long highway stretches to your destination less exhausting. The cabin feels rugged but refined, durable materials, modern infotainment, and enough tech to keep everyone comfortable without distracting from the adventure. Another key reason the Sequoia TRD Pro earns the top spot here is long-term reliability reputation. Toyota has built its name in the United States on durability and consistency, especially in truck-based platforms. For off-grid camping, that peace of mind is priceless. When you're hours away from help, you want something proven, not experimental. The Sequoia TRD Pro strikes that balance between modern performance and old-school toughness. If you're looking for one SUV that can carry your entire family, tow your gear, handle real off-road conditions, and still feel comfortable on a cross-country road trip, this is arguably the most complete package in 2026. That's why it earns the best position in today's ranking. 5. Lexus GX 550 Overtrail. At number 5, just slightly behind our top pick, is the Lexus GX 550 Overtrail. If you want something that blends true off-road hardware with upscale refinement, this SUV hits a very sweet spot in 2026. The GX 550 has been completely reimagined with a more rugged design, a stronger stance, and a platform that's clearly built with durability in mind. Unlike many luxury SUVs that only look tough, the Overtrail trim is genuinely engineered for challenging terrain. Under the hood, the GX 550 features a twin-turbocharged V6 that delivers smooth but confident power, especially when you're climbing steep grades or navigating uneven trails. But what really matters off-grid isn't just horsepower, it's control. And this is where the GX 550 Overtrail stands out. It comes equipped with a full-time four-wheel drive system, a locking rear differential, advanced crawl control, and multi-terrain select modes that adapt to different surfaces like sand, mud, or rocks. That level of hardware gives you serious confidence when the pavement disappears. One of the biggest strengths of the GX lineup has always been its balance between luxury and longevity. Lexus has a strong reputation in the United States for building vehicles that last, and that reputation carries serious weight when we're talking about reliability for off-grid camping. When you're hours away from civilization, you want a powertrain and drivetrain that are built conservatively and engineered for endurance, not just performance numbers. Inside, the GX 550 Overtrail feels refined, but not overly delicate. You get high-quality materials, supportive seating, and modern technology, but the layout still feels practical and purposeful. There's enough cargo space for camping gear, recovery equipment, and family essentials, and the rear seating setup makes it realistic for weekend trips with kids or friends. It's not just a trail toy, it's a legitimate family SUV that can handle daily life just as easily as backcountry adventures. What keeps the GX 550 Overtrail from taking the very top position is simply size and towing advantage compared to the Sequoia. It's slightly more compact, and while extremely capable, it doesn't quite match the full-size dominance of the number 6 spot. However, for many buyers, that slightly smaller footprint actually makes it easier to maneuver on tighter forest trails and narrow mountain paths. If you want a luxury SUV that genuinely deserves the word Overtrail and can take your family deep into remote camping territory without sacrificing comfort, the Lexus GX 550 Overtrail is one of the smartest and most confidence-inspiring choices in 2026. 4. Nissan Armada PRO 4X. At number 4, we have the Nissan Armada PRO 4X. This is where things start to feel seriously heavy-duty. The Armada PRO 4X is built on a body-on-frame platform, which immediately puts it in a different category compared to many crossovers pretending to be adventure-ready. When you're heading off-grid with a full load of camping gear, possibly towing a trailer, and carrying your entire family, structural strength matters. And the Armada delivers that old-school toughness. Under the hood, the Armada packs a powerful twin-turbo V6 that produces strong torque, which is exactly what you want for pulling through sand, climbing rocky paths, or hauling a camper into remote areas. It's not just about speed. It's about steady, confident power delivery at low RPMs. That kind of torque makes off-grid driving feel controlled instead of stressful. What makes the PRO 4X trim stand out is the serious off-road hardware. You get an electronic locking rear differential, all-terrain tires, skid plates to protect vital components underneath, and an upgraded suspension system designed to absorb rough terrain. This isn't just a cosmetic package with black accents. It's a trim level built for people who actually plan to leave the pavement. Add in a solid four-wheel drive system, and you've got a full-size SUV that feels planted even when the surface isn't. Inside, the Armada PRO 4X remains very family-friendly. It offers 3 rows of seating, generous cargo space, and modern tech features that make long road trips more comfortable. The cabin leans toward rugged luxury, durable materials, supportive seats, and a layout that feels practical rather than flashy. For families who camp often, that balance between comfort and toughness is extremely important. So why isn't it ranked higher? Primarily because while the Armada is very capable and durable, it doesn't carry quite the same long-term reliability reputation as Toyota and Lexus in the US market. That doesn't mean it's unreliable, far from it. But when we're talking about most reliable in extreme off-grid situations, reputation and track record matter. Still, if you're looking for a bold, full-size SUV that feels powerful, rugged, and ready for real adventure while still handling daily family duties, the Nissan Armada PRO 4X absolutely earns its place in this ranking. 3. Ford Expedition Timberline. At number 3, we have the Ford Expedition Timberline. This is where full-size family comfort meets serious trail capability. The Expedition has always been one of America's most popular large SUVs, but the Timberline trim takes it a step further by adding real off-road credibility to an already proven platform. For families who want space, towing strength, and the ability to reach remote camping spots without hesitation, this is a very compelling option. Under the hood, the Expedition Timberline runs a twin-turbo EcoBoost V6 that produces strong, confident power. It delivers impressive torque, which is critical when you're climbing steep dirt roads or towing a camper deep into the wilderness. And speaking of towing, the Expedition remains one of the strongest in its class, making it ideal for families bringing along travel trailers, boats, or overlanding setups. What separates the Timberline from standard Expedition models is its off-road upgrades. It offers increased ground clearance, all-terrain tires, skid plates, and features like Trail Turn Assist and Trail Control. Trail Control acts almost like low-speed cruise control for off-road driving, allowing you to focus on steering while the vehicle manages throttle and braking. On narrow forest trails or rocky terrain, that technology can make a big difference in confidence and safety. Inside, the Expedition Timberline shines as a true family hauler. 3 rows of seating provide generous space for passengers, and the cargo area is large enough to handle coolers, tents, sleeping bags, and recovery gear without feeling cramped. The infotainment system is modern and user-friendly, and driver assist features make long highway stretches to your camping destination far more comfortable. So why is it ranked number 3 and not higher? While the Timberline is extremely capable and spacious, it leans slightly more toward family adventure than hardcore off-grid durability. It's excellent for reaching remote campsites, handling snow, dirt, and moderate trails, but it isn't quite as purpose-built for rugged overlanding as the SUVs ranked above it. Still, for families who want a powerful, spacious, and trail-capable SUV that feels just as comfortable on a cross-country road trip as it does on a dirt path, the Ford Expedition Timberline is one of the most well-rounded choices in 2026. 2. Chevrolet Tahoe Z71. At number 2, we have the Chevrolet Tahoe Z71. The Tahoe has long been one of the most recognizable full-size SUVs in America, and the Z71 trim gives it the rugged edge needed for serious off-grid family adventures. This is the kind of SUV that feels equally at home pulling into a mountain campsite as it does cruising down the interstate with the entire family on board. One of the Tahoe Z71's biggest strengths is its body-on-frame construction. That traditional SUV architecture gives it durability and strength that's especially important when driving on uneven trails or towing heavy loads. Whether you're hauling a camper, a boat, or a fully loaded cargo trailer, the Tahoe's towing capability makes it a strong and dependable companion for extended camping trips. The Z71 package adds meaningful off-road upgrades. You get all-terrain tires, skid plates to protect critical underbody components, a specially tuned suspension for rough surfaces, and a 2-speed transfer case for better low-range capability. These features aren't just for appearance. They're designed to help the Tahoe handle gravel roads, muddy paths, rocky inclines, and unpredictable terrain with confidence. When you're heading deep into backcountry areas, that extra layer of mechanical protection matters. Inside, the Tahoe Z71 continues to deliver what families expect from a full-size SUV. 3 rows of seating offer generous passenger space, and the cargo capacity is more than enough for camping essentials, outdoor gear, and emergency equipment. The cabin balances rugged design with comfort, offering modern infotainment, advanced safety systems, and supportive seating for long-distance travel. So why does it sit at number 2 instead of higher? While the Tahoe Z71 is extremely capable and widely trusted, it doesn't quite match the specialized off-road focus or reliability reputation of the top 2 SUVs in this ranking. It's a fantastic all-rounder, powerful, spacious, and tough, but it's slightly more mainstream in its adventure setup. Still, for families who want a proven American SUV that combines strength, comfort, and genuine off-road capability, the Chevrolet Tahoe Z71 remains one of the most dependable choices for off-grid camping in 2026. 1. Cadillac Vistik. At number 1, the most ordinary in this elite lineup, but still a strong contender, is the Cadillac Vistik. Now, being last in this ranking doesn't mean it's weak. In fact, the Vistik represents the new direction of luxury family SUVs in 2026. It's fully electric, 3-row, and designed for modern families who want comfort, technology, and a quieter driving experience. With dual-motor all-wheel drive and instant electric torque, the Vistik feels smooth and responsive. On highways, gravel roads, and maintained campground routes, it performs confidently and comfortably. The low center of gravity from the battery pack actually improves stability, which can help on uneven surfaces. For families planning trips to national parks or established camping areas, it delivers a refined and peaceful ride. Inside, the cabin is where the Vistik truly stands out. You get premium materials, large digital displays, advanced driver assist systems, and plenty of space across 3 rows. It feels futuristic and upscale, more like a high-end lounge than a rugged off-road machine. For long-distance road trips, that comfort level is a major advantage. However, when we focus specifically on deep off-grid camping, remote locations with limited infrastructure, this is where the Vistik falls slightly behind the body-on-frame SUVs in this ranking. Charging access in very remote areas can still be unpredictable, and while EV technology continues to improve, it hasn't yet built the same long-term rugged reputation as traditional truck-based platforms. That's why it lands in this position. It's innovative, luxurious, and perfectly capable for light adventure travel. But it's not quite as purpose-built for extreme off-grid conditions as the others above it. Still, for families who want to combine sustainability, advanced tech, and outdoor exploration in a more modern way, the Cadillac Vistik is an exciting glimpse into the future of adventure-ready SUVs.